What it do, Internet? David Baugh here, and today we're going to be talking about the movie Llamageddon. Doing a little review. Let's get into it.
Oh, as long as it looks good for the internet.
Yeah, so Llamageddon is the story of a evil llama that is attacking some people. There's some llamaning happening there. Let's get into the review. We do every review on this channel in the same metrics we do: story, pacing, acting, cinematography, and execution. Now this one, story, I am gonna give it the point for story. It's a ridiculous premise. There's this llama that's got glowing eyes, and it shoots lasers from those eyes. I guess they allude to it maybe being an alien of some sort. There's a fireball at the beginning that I assume is their attempt to make a story, but I have a lot of respect for filmmakers that are doing what they can with what they have where they're at, and that's absolutely what this movie is. They clearly just had a llama and some editing software, and it looks like they probably just had a party over like a real long period of time, and every time they were at the party they would just drink and film the movie. And I feel like it's cohesive, given that that's the way that that's going down. Pacing, no. I don't understand. And in their defense, I did do it while drinking. So we drank every time you saw a llama, and we drank every time that llama shoots lasers. And then there was several times where it's just like, yeah, I'm drinking now, because this is ridiculous. It gets down with the get down. But you can't in good conscience. There's a lot of meandering going on. There's a lot of like random scenes that just did need to be in there that don't progress the story forward, but probably longer than it should be. Acting, no. That's probably the worst thing about this movie, is the acting it's horrendous. But it's obvious that it's clearly just their friends and that they got together. It's not any like Hollywood actors. It's not anybody that you would know or anything like that. They just did what they had with where they were at, and that doesn't always equal good on this scale, because we do all movies by the same scale. It feels almost unfair to judge these guys by that, but you can't give it to them for acting. Cinematography, all right, okay, I'll begrudgingly give them this, only because the lasers were dope. Some of those llama eggs shots were pretty hilarious. It was all pretty hilarious. The caliber of movies we are normally watching on the channel are clearly much different than these, but sometimes you gotta Llamageddon yourself. Execution, I don't know why that guy changes shirts every scene that he's in. We started drinking every time he changed his shirt once we noticed it was happening. Great addition to the drinking game. Terrible addition to the movie. I don't know how somebody was like, oh, you want to change? You got some cool shirts. Let's just wear them all. And like, what the fuck was half of that stuff? Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna give it, a 2 out of 5 here. I think that ultimately I thoroughly enjoyed myself watching that movie. It was ridiculous, yes. I mean, look at the premise. It was ridiculous, yes, but it's ridiculous in just the right way that I think makes this one worth watching. Where others, I've seen they're making these same mistakes. It's just like, what the fuck? But they do it in such a way that you just can't fault them for it. If I was around and somebody had pitched Llamageddon to me, I probably would have done that movie. I probably would be in the credits there, because it's so ridiculous. And yet it actually exists. That's another thing. Once you make these things, they're just out in the world, and anybody can Llamageddon themselves at any point. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. You should absolutely play the drinking game with it because it was a lot of fun. But, you know, go on and check it out. But that's all I had for you guys today. It was a pleasure as always, and you have a wonderful evening.